Want to welcome everybody to tonight's game. We're at Marmaduke, Arkansas, where the Marmaduke Greyhounds and the Piggott Mohawks will be getting it on. I'm Bill Hampton, and I'm going solo tonight. Kim Stokes is on the camera. Tommy Jacobs is home with the flu, and again, glad that you're joining us for tonight's game. Piggott Mohawks come in to tonight's game with a record of 5-9. Paul Seagreaves is the head coach, Michael Harrell the assistant. And I want to tell you a little bit about the Piggott schools. Superintendent is Ed Winberry. High school principal Barry Dehart, and the assistant principal Brock Swain. Athletic director is David Hendricks. The head coach again, Paul Seagraves, and the assistant coach Michael Harrell. Cheerleaders for the Piggott Mohawks. Faith Conley is the sponsor. Captain is Fallon Taylor. She's a senior. Co-captain Brittany Overby. She's also a senior. Jamie Nelson a senior. Christine Poe a senior. Tiffany Where's Bicky, a junior. Garrett Frazier, a senior. Cody Swink, a senior. Chris Burns, a senior. Elise Watson, a junior. Kylie Mode, a junior. Emily Innes, a junior. Corey Lehman, a sophomore. Kobe Laxton, a junior. And Jordan Armour, a senior. That's the cheerleaders for the Piggott Mohawks. Again, we've been to Piggott to do a game at their brand new gym, and what a beautiful place they have there. And they're going to enjoy that new gym for a long, long time. First visit to the Marmaduke gym. What a nice facility they have. Plenty of seating. And I tell you, the Mohawk Greyhounds, or the Marmaduke Greyhound fans have really shown up tonight, and I understand it's this way all the time. Marmaduke comes into this game with a record of 17-4. And Steve Ritchie is the head coach. They won the 3A NEA tournament at Jonesboro, held over Christmas. And Coach Ritchie got his 200th win as a Greyhound coach here in his 10th season. So congratulations to him and all his players over the years. Assistant coach Shane Robinson. And the Greyhounds, their superintendent is Tim Gardner. The assistant superintendent, Mrs. Keeley Smith. High school principal Keith Ritchie. Athletic director Steve Ritchie, along as being the head coach, and Shane Robinson again is the assistant. Cheerleading sponsor is Karen Church, and cheerleaders for the Marmaduke Greyhounds. Jessica Allison, she's a senior. Tasha Cloud, a senior. Ashley Varden, a junior. Chelsea Brandon, a junior. Lavella Decker, a sophomore. Megan Stallings, a sophomore. Holly Blackburn, a sophomore. Tricia Sanders, a sophomore. Elena Sullivan, a sophomore, and Katie Cloper, a sophomore. Glad that you joined us tonight. Want to tell you this game brought to you in part by Allen Christian in Dexter, A-plus medical equipment in Dexter, Three Rivers Community College, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, historic downtown Dexter retail, attorneys of Welch, Todd, and Parker in Malden, and also Glenn Sain of Rector, Kennett, and Paragould. If you enjoy watching basketball on YHC TV, then tell those folks how much you enjoy them bringing the game, and we would appreciate it. I know that they would, and we're just almost set for high school basketball here. So we're going to take a short break and be back with the starting lineups in just a moment. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV. How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, so or this game tournament, so I'm not.
With a former All-State basketball player and a current school board member, the law firm of Welch, Todd & Parker supports high school athletics. Our firm is involved in all areas of the law, and your first consultation is free. The firm is comprised of attorneys John Welch, Darren Todd, and Cameron Bunning Parker, along with 4 staff members ready to serve you. Welch, Todd & Parker is located at 100 West Main in Malden. Come by or call us at 573-276-2261 for any of your legal needs.
Well, starting lineups for the Piggott Mohawks tonight. Chuck Rice wears number 3. He's a 6-foot senior. Number 14, a 6'3 junior, is Rob Rice. A 6'2 senior, number 15, Blake Berkman. A 6'4 junior, number 24, Tyler Grubb. And 6'1" senior, number 41, Ethan Midkiff. For the Marmaduke Greyhounds, Chris
Number 15, Destin Olson. Number 20, Jake Rowan. And number 12, Jacob Mason.
starting lineups in order, numerical order. 6'2" senior, number 4, Chris Forsyth. Also number 12, a 5'10" junior, Jacob Mason. 5'10" senior, number 15, Destin Olson. Number 20, a 6' senior, Jake Rowland. And number 22, a 6' senior, Trent Smith. That's the starting lineups. Referees tonight, if I can get that out of my pocket here, Tommy Elred, Manuel Johnson, and Tommy Parkinson. We're set to go. Grubb and Smith will jump center for their respective teams. Tip control by the Marmaduke Greyhounds. Mason has it. Down in the corner to Olson. Olson for 3. Will not go. Rebounded by Rob Rice of the Mohawks. Piggott in their offense. Rice has it. Gets it to Blackburn. Rob Rice for 3. Will not go. Piggott with the rebound. Midkiff inside. Puts it up. Will not go. Rebound that time by Smith of the Greyhounds. Long pass down in the corner to Mason. Mason for 3. Hits the side of the backboard. Grubb pulls it down. Piggott on the run. Rice with a spin move. Gets it out to Berkman. Berkman drives underneath the basket and he's called for walking. 7:06 to go in the first quarter. No score. Glad you joined us on YHC TV, your hometown channel for all local high school sports and events. Piggott in a zone. Nice takeaway that time by Rob Rice. Rice down in the corner and gives to Berkman. Back out. Well, Berkman still has it. Tries to drive. Puts it out to Grubb, who puts it up. Will not go. Rebounded by Midkiff. He puts it up. We're going to have our first foul of the game. It's going to be called walking. Excuse me. Still no score. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. Mason out front. Thought about a 3. Gives it over to Olson. Back to Mason. Mason is going to put that shot up. In and out. Rebound by Grubb. Both teams may be feeling the effect of being off about a week since their last game. Chuck Rice with the ball. Gives to Rob Rice. Ball taken away in there by Smith. Still has it. Skips the ball over to Forsyth. Forsyth down in the corner to Olson. Ball off of Midkiff's leg. Greyhounds will control under their own basket. Forsyth set to inbound, gets it out to Mason. Back down to Forsyth to Mason. Pick it in a 2-3 zone. Nice shot put up that time, but a block by Grubb of the Mohawks, but taken right back by Marmaduke. Nice inlet pass that time to Smith. He puts it up, scores the first bucket of the night. Trent Smith breaks the scoring 2-0 with 5:25 to go in the first period. Marmaduke on top. Berkman with the ball, gives to Chuck Rice. Chuck Rice with a spin, puts it up, will not go, and we're going to have over the back call on Tyler Grubb, the first foul by either team. Smith in the corner. Skips it out to Olson. Over to Mason. Back to Olson. Down in the corner to Forsyth. Inside to Smith. Smith skips it all the way out. Boy, I tell you, Marmaduke likes to move the ball around. We're going to have a walking call on Olson. He wanted to put it up, then he thought he saw someone open. So instead he took steps. 2-0, 4:45 to go in this first quarter. Both teams trying to get in the flow of the game. Nice inlet pass that time. Picked it up on the floor. Was Rob Rice. He couldn't get it to go. Marmaduke on the run. Nice move that time by Trent Smith. This second bucket. 4-0. Marmaduke on top with 4:32 to go in this first quarter. With timeout on the floor, you're watching YHC TV.
Well, everybody's got the same vehicles to sell. All we have to sell is service and reputation.
You seem to want to treat the customer the way you want to be treated.
They're going to be treated good. They're going to get good service. Going to get a good vehicle.
Taking care of the people after the sale. We feel like we're absolutely the best.
It's all a family, customers and the people who work here.
We have a good reputation with a lot of good people.
I only have Allen, Christian, and Dexter.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful, historic downtown Dexter.
Visit or call Wallace & Owens Country Mart Bakery for all your special occasions. Steaks, chops, hams, and seafoods are just a few specialties you will find at Wallace & Owens Country Mart.
Morgan Furniture and Appliance has name brands such as Justice, Ashley, Cochran, Best Chair, Sealy, Whirlpool, and KitchenAid. That's Morgan Furniture and Appliance in downtown Dexter.
The Bunny Patch has formal wear for all occasions. Looking for prom, pageant, and bridal accessories, including shoes and jewelry? Shop the Bunny Patch, where you can also get tuxedo rentals.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402.
Well, the first quarter zipping by, and neither team has really shown anything that they can go hard at each other. Both defenses are playing tight. Marmaduke a little cold from the outside, but I guarantee you one thing: you can tell they like the three-point range. They go in and you got your guards and your forwards sitting up on the perimeter out there at the three-point line, and they're going to put it up for the three. Very good-looking ball clubs. First time we've got to see Marmaduke and see why they're 17-4. Marmaduke in a man-to-man. Berkman has it. We're going to have a foul. Foul is going to be on Piggott. It's going to be a blocking foul. Illegal pick set that time by Midkiff. His first. Team second. Go down that way. Marmaduke in their offense. Mason has it down, looking for someone to throw to, gets it out to Olsen. Olsen's driving along the lane. Back to the top there and driving in is Smith. He goes in, he's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on Tyler Grubb, his second, team's third. Smith to the line. First one good. He has all 5 points for Marmaduke. Coming in for Piggott is Sam Yates. Coming out is Tyler Grubb. Second one up. Scores it. Trent Smith, all 6 points for Marmaduke. Near steal that time by Olsen as he knocks the ball out of bounds for Marmaduke. Piggott will control it midcourt. Rob Rice will inbound. Gives to Chuck Rice. He's working against a zone now, or it could be a matchup. That's what it is, a matchup zone. Oh, nice pass that time down to Yates, but he couldn't handle it. Goes out of bounds. Piggott will retain possession. Rob Rice with the ball. Knocked out of bounds by the Greyhounds. Blackburn will control on the sideline. Gives to Chuck Rice. He's to the free throw line on long lane. Puts it up. Will not score, but we got a whistle. First foul on the Greyhounds. It's going to be on number 4, Chris Forsyth. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Chuck Rice. 6-0. Marmaduke on top of Piggott. First one up by Rice. Scores it. Piggott on the scoreboard with 3:20 to go in the first period. Second one up. Will not go. Rebounded on the floor that time by Olsen of the Greyhounds. Quickly down the floor. Kicks the ball over to Smith. Smith down in the corner to Mason. Mason back out to Olsen. Down to Smith along the baseline. He puts it up. Will go. Scores it. His third field goal. He now has 8, all 8 points for Marmaduke here in the first quarter. 8-1 with 2:50 to go in this first period. Marmaduke on top of Piggott. Berkman with the ball. Gives it to Rice. He's going to drive along the lane. Nice bounce pass there to Berkman. And he's going to be called for walking. Mason has the ball on the side. Gets it on down in the corner. Smith has it along the baseline. Kicks it back out front to Mason. He's driving along the lane. Kicks the ball out to Rowland. Rowland to Olsen. Olsen over to Mason. Mason drives in. Nice drop pass that time to Smith. Smith is filling it up in the first quarter. He has all 10 points for Marmaduke. 10-1 with 2:10 to go in this first period. Rice with a drive, will not make it. Ball rebounded that time by Sam Yates. He put it up. He's fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul that time on Destin Olsen, his first, team second. Free throw, first free throw, no good. Piggott 1 from 3 from the line here in the first quarter. Second one by Yates. Will not go. Rebound. Midkiff comes down with it for Piggott. He goes up. Gets it to go. First field goal for the Piggott Mohawks. 10-3. Under 2 minutes to go in this first period. Marmaduke on top. Mason on the wing. Dribbling around out front. Gets it to Olsen. To Mason. Mason and keeps eyeing that basket. Gets the ball out to Smith. Smith skips it over to Rowland. Rowland puts it up. Will not go. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. Will not go, but there's a foul. Foul is going to be on Ethan Midkiff, his second. Team's fourth. Going the line to shoot 2 will be Jake Rowland. Rowland, a 6'1" senior. Scores a first. Eyes the second one. Knocks it down. 12-3. And we've got a violation or a ball thrown out of bounds. Turnover on the Mohawks. Coming in for Piggott is Jonathan Wright. Going out Sam Yates. Also in for Piggott is Justin Howell. Out is Ethan Midkiff. Ball set up perfectly for a double pick. Couldn't get the shot off that time was Forsyth. Mason with the ball. Marmaduke does a good job spacing on their spacing and running the floor. Mason drives in, has the ball taken away. Yates has it. 1 minute to go in this opening period of high school basketball for Marmaduke. Wright with the ball. Piggott in a weave. Chuck Rice tried to hit underneath that time. Rob Rice, ball taken away. Mohawks on the run. Forsyth has it, puts it up, and scores it. 14-3 with 30 seconds to go. Marmaduke now starting to stretch that lead out. Rice almost had it taken away, but gets it back. Rob Rice has it, down to 20 seconds to go. Ball to Chuck Rice. Down to 5 seconds. We're going to have a over and back violation with 2.5 seconds to go. Marmaduke will have a chance to get the last points of the first quarter here. Inbounding will be Forsyth for Marmaduke. See if they go with a play. Mason's going to come out and get the ball. He gets it at the center court. Back to Forsyth, who puts up a shot at the horn. It was partially blocked in the first period. It's Marmaduke 14, Piggott 3. We're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Gregory's Creations, fragrant candles and lampe brochet fills the air. Brides are registering for fine china.
Many unique gift ideas and a warm, friendly atmosphere is created at Patricia's Tea Room. Plus, Patricia's Tea Room serves lunch Thursday through Saturday at 11 to 2.
Call J.R. York, attorney at law, if you've been injured by another's negligence, hurt at work, or denied disability. Over 20 years experience. J.R. York, attorney at law. Call 624-7406.
Glenn St. Ford on Highway 49 North in Paragould is your Ford Mercury dealer. Glenn St. in Paragould has great deals every day on all Ford and Mercury vehicles. We also have the best selection of pre-owned vehicles around. Glenn St. in Paragould has an outstanding service department with some of the top technicians in the country. We're located on Highway 49 North in Paragould. Glenn St. Ford, where our price and friendliness bring you here and our service bring you back.
$30,000. Do I hear 40? $40,000. Do I hear 50? 50,000. I have 50,000. Going once, twice. Sold to the gentleman in the center.
Hi.
Moving on. This is a 19th.
Okay. I want to go ahead and sell it now.
Sell what?
That thing I bought.
Constantly buying and selling stocks doesn't make much sense either. That's why Edward Jones recommends investment strategies that have proven themselves over the long term. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Well, our scoring goes like this in the first quarter for Marmaduke. 10 points by Trent Smith, 2 each to Chris Forsyth and Jake Rowland. For the Piggott Mohawks, 2 to Ethan Midkiff, 1 to Chuck Rice. 14-3 is the score at the end of one. Foul-wise, 2 each on Tyler Grubb and Ethan Midkiff for Piggott, and 1 each to Chris Forsyth and Destin Olson. Very fast-paced first quarter. Kim Stokes on camera tonight. I'm Bill Hampton. Again, Tommy Jacobs, our color guy, is out tonight with the touch of the flu. Hope he gets better. He'll be back the next game. Rob Bryce with the ball. Nice fake. Good move. Rob Bryce, his first bucket of the night. 14-5, 7:40 to go in the second period. Just underway. Mason keeps eyeing that three-pointer. Skips it over to Forsyth. Back to Mason. Ball taken away at time by Piggott. Nice Sam Yates with a nice defensive play. Rob Rice bringing the ball across the half court, setting up offense, trying to make a move. Gets it out to Wright. Back to Rice for 3. Knocks it down. Rob Rice with 5 in the quarter, 5 in the game, 14-8, 7:05 to go in the first period. Piggott trying to make a comeback here. Olsen with the ball, and we're going to have a foul. Foul's going to be on the floor on the Piggott Mohawks. Foul's on number 25, Jonathan Wright, his first, team's 5th. Again, glad that you've joined us here. High school basketball brought to you on YHC TV by all of our sponsors. We appreciate that. Mason with the ball to Rowland. Back to Mason. He's going to drive. Puts up a jump shot from 14. Will not go. Smith fights for the ball. Ball picked up by Forsyth. Puts it up and scores it. He's going to go to the line to try to convert. on the three-point play. His second bucket. He has 4 in the game now. Foul is going to be on Jonathan Wright. His second for Piggott. That's a 6-team foul. With timeout on the floor with 6:46 to go in the second quarter, it's Marmaduke 16, Piggott 8. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
What if sports were much more than just a game? And there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
Well, the pace has picked up here in the second quarter. We saw Piggott about 3 weeks ago and looked much improved. The record now 5-9, and looks like maybe some of the football they've got that out of them, and they're into the basketball now. They look very good because they're playing a very good Marmaduke team. Forsyth makes his free throw. Marmaduke's 5 for 5 from the free throw line in this game. Rice across the timeline very quickly. Chuck Rice in, nice layup, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded by Trent Smith. Smith with the ball down to Forsyth. Forsyth going to drive the baseline. Stops, puts it up, will not go. We got a foul. Foul is going to be on Chuck Rice, his first, team 7th. To the line to shoot 2 will be Chris Forsyth. He's 1 for 1 from the line. He has 5. That's 4 in the game. Make it 2 for 2. Boy, basic fundamentals right here. Free throws, free throws, free throws. You go to the line, make the other team pay, and so far Marmaduke has. They're 7 for 7 from the line till they work on those free throws. Ball taken away by Mason. Mason going to try to go in. Puts it up, going to go, and he's going to go to the line to shoot. Try to get the three-point play. Nice drive at time by Mason. That's Jacob Mason, a 5'10 junior. His first basket. Foul was on Rob Rice, his first. Team's 8th. 8 for 8. Free throws for Marmaduke. 22-8. With 6:10 to go in this second quarter. Rice for 3, will not go. Rebounded on the floor by Rob Rice. Now the Piggott Mohawks. Gets it out to Chuck Rice. He's working against Olsen. Goes in, nice drive, and the ball tipped out of bounds. We're going to have a foul called on the Marmaduke Greyhounds. Foul is going to be on Destin Olsen, his second, team's 3rd. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Chuck Rice. Pardon me, they called that on the floor. And a technical foul at time called on Coach Seagraves of the Piggott Mohawks. I think he was questioning why it was not a shooting foul, but the referee didn't like the questioning, so Forsyth will go to the line to shoot the technicals. Get 2 free throws, and Marmaduke will get the ball out of bounds. I don't think I've seen a better free throw shooting team in high school basketball than what the Marmaduke Greyhounds are. 10 for 10 from the line. Forsyth with 7 in the quarter, 9 in the game. Mason brings it across the timeline. 5:50 to go in this first half of play. Marmaduke stretching the lead out now, 24-8. Into the game for Piggott for Marmaduke, excuse me, number 30, Dustin Ellis. Ellis with the ball. Looks for someone to pass to, gets it out to Mason. Into Smith in the center. He drives, puts it up, and scores it. Smith with his first basket of the second quarter. He now has 12 in the game. Smith's free throw up, scores it. Coming back in for Piggott is Tyler Grubb. Coming out is Sam Yates. Piggott with the ball. Rob Rice has it. Rice with a turnaround jump shot just inside the free throw line will not go, and Forsyth tried to rebound the ball off his fingertips out of bounds. Piggott will inbound under their own basket, trailing 27-8 with 5:14 to go in the second period. Ball inbound at that time, and a nice jump shot knocks it down. Tyler Grubb. Grubb with a very good looking jump shot, elevated very well, and good rotation. Ellis with the ball for Marmaduke. Big double team down in the corner, gets it to Mason. Mason, nice pass over. Caught the open man that time. Jake Rowland, his first basket. He has 2 for 2 from free throw line. He now has 4, 29-10. 4:45 to go in this second period. Chuck Rice with the ball. Goes inside, puts it up, scores it. Nice power move that time. Chuck Rice, his first field goal. He now has 3. 29-12. Mason inside to Smith. A nice bounce pass. Good block that time by Rob Rice of Piggott. But a nice inlet pass, nice bounce pass that time into Smith from Mason. Chuck Rice for a long three. Will not go. Rebounded by Forsyth. He gets it to Mason. Quickly up the floor to Ellis. Ellis has thought about a three. Pulled it back. Gives it to Mason. Underneath to Smith. What a pass. What a pass that time by Mason. He ripped it right through the zone. Good hands that time by Smith. Up and in. He has 4, 5 and a quarter, 15 in the game. Nice turnaround jump shot that time, but will not go. Off the backboard was Grubb with it. Quickly down the floor. Mason picks up the loose ball and scores it. Jacob Mason, his second basket. He now has 5 in the game. 33-12. Rice with the long three. Knocks it down. Rob Rice, his second three of the quarter. He has 8. 33-15. 3:25 to go. Nice bounce pass to Smith. Ellis has it to Forsyth for 3. Scores it. Oh, I tell you what, folks, this is a great shooting team. 36-15. Forsyth has 10 and a quarter, 12 in the game. Rice with the ball, puts it up, scores it. Rice with 3. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Greyhounds. Goes back over to Piggott with 2:50 to go. 36-17. Marmaduke on top. Chuck Rice with the ball. Puts up a long three. Scores it. Back-to-back threes by Chuck Rice. We've got a foul on the floor. It's going to go against Piggott. A push foul. Basket will count. Foul was on Rob Rice, his second. Going the line to shoot 2 will be Jacob Mason. He's a 5'10 junior. He's 1 for 1 from the line, has 5 in the game, all in the second quarter. First free throw up, scores it. Coming in for Marmaduke is Curtis Edson. He's a 6'2 junior. Second one up, scores it. 38-20. Rice for a long three. Will not go. Rebounded by Edson. He just into the game. Mason with it across the timeline. Goes to the center of the court. Gets it over to Rowland for 3. Will not go. Ball rebounded on the floor by Chuck Rice. Piggott, he's got it, goes in, puts up a layup, will not go. Rebounded that time by Grubb. He puts it up, no, will not go. Ellis with the rebound. Mason quickly down the floor. He's going to go the length of the floor, puts it up, will not go. Rebound by Smith, puts it up and in. Smith with 7 in the quarter, 17 in the half. 2 minutes to go, 40-20. Rice to right, inside the Grubb. We're going to have a foul. Foul is going to be on Ellis, his first. Team's fourth. Piggott will inbound under their own basket. Midkiff back in for the Mohawks. Grubb going out. Skips it over to Rice for 3. Will not go. Rebounded, tipped around. Nice move that time by Wright to keep the ball alive for Piggott. Ellis with the rebound, and on his back is going to be Rob Rice, his third foul. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Curtis Edson. .139 to go in this first half of play. First free throw missed by the Marmaduke Greyhounds. Sam Yates in for Rob Rice for Piggott. Rob with 3 fouls. Edson's next free throw, scores it. Chuck Rice with the ball for the Mohawks. Working one-on-one against Forsyth. Puts up a running layup. Will not go. Ball tipped out of bounds on Piggott. Marmaduke will inbound the ball and have control of it. Ellis with the ball. Gets it over to Edson. To Smith. Out to Forsyth. Skips it over to Ellis. Marmaduke skipping the ball around. Forsyth gets pointed up or gets squared up, puts it up, will not go. Smith fights for it, will not, can't get the rebound, but goes to Edson. He puts it up and in. Curtis Edson comes in, his first basket, and he now has 3 in the game. Under 1 minute to go in his first half. 43-20. Marmaduke on top. Ball skipped underneath the Yates. He puts it up. Ball foul going to be called on Trent Smith, his first, team's 6. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Sam Yates for the Mohawks. He's over 2 from the line. That was in the first period. Free throw up, scores it. 43-21, 46 seconds to go. Mason back in for Curtis Edson. Second shot, in and out. Ball rebounded on the floor by Smith. Marmaduke's going to go for 1 before the half. Piggott's going to come out, put a little pressure on him. Down to 25 seconds to go. Also in for Marmaduke is Nick Stone. He's a 6'2 senior. Ellis with the ball to Smith, to Mason. To Forsyth, down to 10 seconds. Over to Mason, thought about the 3. Pulls it back, throws it underneath and out of bounds. Trying to hit Smith underneath, a little too high. 4.5 seconds to go in his first half, 43-21. Marmaduke on top of the Mohawks. Rice going to sling it down. Oh, he got it the full length of the floor, puts up a shot at the horn and gets it to go. Is Jonathan Wright. To end the first half of play with the Marmaduke Greyhounds on top of the Piggott Mohawks, 43-23. We're going to take a short break, be back with some stats at half. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone.
Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide.
Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future.
Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college. Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+. I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Come help make a wish. Shoot a half-court shot here for $1, and we're going to help make a wish tonight.
Well, glad that you've joined us here at halftime, and our halftime stats for the Piggott Mohawks. Chuck Rice with 9 points leads the Piggott scorers. 8 points to Rob Rice, 2 each to Tyler Grubb, Jonathan Wright, Ethan Midkiff, 1 to Sam Yates for their 23. 2 for 6 from the free throw line are the Piggott Mohawks. Foul-wise, Rob Rice with 3, 2 each to Tyler Grubb, Jonathan Wright, Ethan Midkiff, and 1 to Chuck Rice. For the Marmaduke Greyhounds, leading scorer is Trent Smith with 17, 12 to Chris Forsyth, 7 to Jacob Mason, 4 to Jake Rowland, 3 to Curtis Edson. Amazing statistic here, 14 for 15 from the free throw line are the Greyhounds, and tremendous free throw shooting. Foul-wise, Destin Olson has 2, 1 each to Chris Forsyth, Trent Smith, Dustin Ellis. So they're not in foul trouble at all, the Greyhounds. On the other hand, Piggott Mohawks, Rob Rice has the 3, and everybody else has 2 that has fouls. So they're in a little bit of foul trouble, and they're down 20 here at half. You're watching, invite people to come out and shoot from the half line, a half, for a good calls. And I didn't quite catch that calls. Did you, Kim? Make-A-Wish Foundation. We just had one knock it down. He ripped it, said Jace. So they're going over to give him something. What they do is they put money in a jar, and it goes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and they get to come out and shoot. And if they score, they go to the concession stand and get a soda or a bag of popcorn, I assume. But it goes to a great cause. Again, our first trip here to Marmaduke to the gym. Very impressed with the facility and the fans. They've got a big fan base here. Piggott Mohawks brought a lot of fans tonight. They've been over asking about when we're going to replay the game, and And so we're tickled to death that you folks are watching YHC TV. Talked to Coach Ritchie early when we got here, Coach Ritchie from the Marmaduke Greyhounds, and told us how much he's been enjoying watching the basketball games from the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. And I hope that you folks have too. You folks in Southeast Missouri, probably your first look at the Marmaduke Greyhounds and your second look at the Piggott Mohawks. And you folks in Arkansas, we will be playing Missouri basketball and Arkansas basketball. We now have 14 school districts in our viewing area, and those 14 school districts include Bloomfield, Richland, that's in Essex, Richland, Dexter, Burney, Malden, and Campbell. Also Clarkton, Holcomb, Gideon, Risco, Parma, Portageville. And in Arkansas, the school districts of Marmaduke, Rector, and Piggott. Also Leif, Greenway, and Pollard and San Francis. So we now have 19 towns in our viewing area. And again, if you folks are catching us for the first time, we ask you to send us your newsworthy items, things going on in and around your community, civic organizations, church groups, school activities. Let us know what's happening, and we'll be more than glad to put that on our newscast. We play that at 6:30 Monday through Friday live. We replay that at noon, 6:30 p.m., midnight, 1:30 a.m. And, boy, the little one knocked that one down. Wasn't that great? He's headed right to get him a soda. And back-to-back. That busted that thing down. And but again, we are glad to put that news on for you. And all you need to do is fax that information to us to 573-276-4797. And also, you can email that to news@yhctv.com. So we're more than glad to put that on for you. Again, I'm Bill Hampton, and Tommy Jacobs, our color guy that's generally with us tonight, our color commentator. He is out with the touch of the flu. So get well, Tommy. We want to see you back with us next game. Again, we will be bringing games throughout the season on a tape-delayed basis. Plus, we will be bringing you games throughout the entire year. We'll play that for you the entire year. We play those games on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 3 in the afternoon and 8 o'clock at night, and again on Saturdays and Sundays at 3, 8, and 10. 3, 8, and 10 on Saturdays and Sundays. And hope that you watch high school basketball. We have people that watched all throughout the summer and enjoyed high school basketball, and keeps things rolling. But we're going to take a short break. We'll be back for the start of the second half in just a moment. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
Glen Motors has two great locations, Rector, Arkansas and Kennett, Missouri. Glen Motor in Rector has all makes, models of GMC Yukon, Sierra trucks, and Acadias. Glen Motors in Kennett has Chevrolet, Cadillac, Pontiac, Buick, and GMC trucks. Glen Motors located on Highway 49 North in Rector and 1607 Independence in Kennett. Glen Motors, where friends bring you here and service brings you back.
How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello, and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, or this game tournament, so I'm not.
Well, welcome back to the second half of tonight's game. This game brought to you in part by Allen Christian, A-Plus Medical Equipment, Three Rivers Community College, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Historic Downtown Dexter Retail. Also, Welch, Todd, and Parker, attorneys in Malden, and Glenn Sain of Rector, Kennett, and Paragould. Well, Piggott has got their work cut out for them, but let's see what happens here. Again, Marmaduke, a very good basketball team, and very basketball savvy, you can tell that. Coach Ritchie and Coach Shane Robinson for Marmaduke. Coaches Paul Seagraves and Michael Harrell for the Piggott Mohawks. Marmaduke will start the second half with the ball. Mason has it. Piggott still in their 2-3 zone, but now they're going to go with, it looks like a box and one, as they're going to box Forsyth. They're in a 2-2 box. Ball down on the baseline, 2. Rowland couldn't get it to go. Ball out of bounds off of Marmaduke. Rowland aggravated at himself as he got inside, had a chance, couldn't get it to go. Rice with the ball. That's Chuck Rice. Drives in, puts it up, scores it. Nice move by Rice. He has 11 in the game. Quickly down to Olsen. Out to Mason. To Forsyth. Forsyth for a long 3. Will not go. Rebound that time by Grubb. He gets it over to Rob Rice. Berkman to Rice. Rice is going to drive. Kicks it back out. Gets it to Berkman. Berkman to Chuck Rice, or to Rob Rice. Berkman has it for Piggott. Piggott in a weave against that zone. Ball tipped there by Mason. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to go with the Piggott Mohawks on the alternate possession. Nice defense that time by Marmaduke. Forced their offense, Piggott, on out of the area that they wanted to work that weave. Boy, I tell you what, Rice shooting the ball much better than the first time we saw him. Chuck Rice, he has 3 threes on the night. He has 5 in the quarter, 14 in the game, with 6:32 to go in this third quarter. Marmaduke has not scored to start this second half, but scores 43-28. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV. Chuck Rice shooting the ball very good tonight for the Mohawks. Piggott much improved from where we saw him 3 weeks ago. And they're going to win some games, folks. Just stay with them. Don't get down on them. They're playing a very good Marmaduke Greyhound team. Smith gets the ball out to Rowland. Rowland still has it inside the lane, puts it up and in. Nice move that time by Jake Rowland. His first points of the second half. He has 6 in the game. 45-28. We're down to 6:05 to go in the third quarter. Berkman has it, gets it to Rice. Rice feels it. He puts up another 3. Will not go. Tries to get his rebound and runs over Mason. So a foul, second foul on Chuck Rice. First team foul of the second half. Mason with the ball. Gets it to Rowland. Rowland down to Olsen. To Mason. To Rowland. Nice skip pass down to Smith. Down in the corner, he tried to hit Mason out front, or in the wing with it. And ball tipped out of bounds by the Mohawks. 5:33 to go, 45-28 in the third quarter, I should say, not the game. Forsyth the inbound, gets it to Mason. Ball skipped out to Rowland. Down to Olsen in the corner, back out front. To Mason. Mason's going to put up a 3. Scores it. Jacob Mason, first points of second half. He has 10 in the game. Mason, a very good guard. Berkman has it. Gets it to Rob Rice. Rice working against Mason, and we're going to have a walking call on Rob Rice. Just under 5 minutes to go in this third period. Olsen has it, gives it to Forsyth, to Mason, to Rowland. Rowland inside to Smith. Smith's going to work a reverse, will not go. Pulled down by Berkman, gives it to Rob Rice of the Piggott Mohawks. Pass in to Grubb. Grubb puts it up and in. Nice inlet pass that time. Good hands by Tyler Grubb. His first bucket of the second half. He now has 4 in the game. Ball taken away in there by Piggott, and hustling back is Rowland that ties up the ball. Ball's going to go on alternate possession. We'll stay with the Marmaduke Greyhounds. 48-30, 4:15 to go. Little 8-foot shot that time by Jake Rowland. His second bucket of the third quarter. He now has 8 in the game, 50-30. Rice for 3, will not go. Rebounded by Midkiff, and we've got a push foul on Midkiff. His third. Team's third of the team's second of the second half. Forsyth to Mason. Mason with a jump shot. Scores it. Boy, he's a good-looking guard. I like this. Like that young guard there. He has 12 in the game. He has 5 in the quarter, 12 in the game. He sets that offense and can shoot it too, and does a good job dishing off. Rice with the ball inside the lane. Puts up a shot. He's looking for somebody to pass to. He's a little out of off balance there, but Grubb gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. His second bucket of the third quarter. He now has 6. Ball trying to be passed down, bounced down to Trent Smith off the foot of Grubb. Smith with it to Mason. To Forsyth. This kid can shoot it now. That time he misses. Ball out of bounds off of Marmaduke. Piggott will control. Marmaduke in that man-to-man. We got a walking call on Chuck Rice of the Mohawks, and we got a technical foul on Chuck Rice. With 2:57 to go in this third quarter, Forsyth will go the line to shoot the 2 technical shots, and then Marmaduke will get the ball back. Free throw put up, scores it. Rice is 6 for 6 from the line. The team is 15 for 16. Make it 16 for 17 as a team. 54-32. Marmaduke will control with the basketball. Jonathan Wright in for Rice. Ball in the corner to Mason. A set play. Puts it up. Will not go. Rebounded by Midkiff. Gets the ball to Rob Rice. Rice quickly down the floor. Top of the key. Over to Wright. Right inside to Rice. Good. Give and go. Good inlet pass that time. Good move down along the lane after giving the ball up was Rice. He's going to go the line to shoot 1. Try to make it the 3-point play. He now has 10 in the game. Foul was on Trent Smith, his second. Free throw will not go. Smith with the rebound. He tried to hit underneath Olsen. Ball tipped out of bounds by Grubb of the Mohawks. Inbounding for Marmaduke will be Rowland. Gets it to Forsyth. Forsyth to Mason, or to Olsen. He tried to hit Smith, breaking in. The ball off his fingertips, out of bounds. 54-34 with 2:29 to go in this third quarter. Piggott hanging in there. Tried to hit Midkiff. Ball slapped out. Mason has it. 3-on-1. Mason stops at the free throw line, puts it up, scores it. Jacob Mason, the way you're supposed to run the 3-on-1, he goes to the free throw line, stops. He either has the shot or he dishes off. That time he took the jump shot, knocked it down. 56-34 with 2:05 to go. Oh, nice move that time. by Berkman, could not get it to go. Mason with the rebound down the floor, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Smith, puts it up, scores it. Trent Smith with his first basket of the second half now has 19, 58-34, 150 to go in this third quarter. Rice with a move, ball blocked by Smith. Ball tipped around, and coming up with it is Midkiff. He gets the ball quickly down to Rice. Rice drives in, puts it up, scores it. Rob Rice with his second bucket. He now has, of the quarter, has 12 in the game. 58-36, 125 to go in this third quarter. Mason with the ball to Forsythe. Down in the corner, too. I tell you what, this Marmaduke team is like a machine. Just watching them pass the ball around. They go to the open guy. Everybody is looking for the open man or the open shot. 4 1/4 by Smith. He now has 21. Shot put up that time by Wright. Rebounded over there on the side by Forsythe. 1 minute to go. Mason for three. Puts it up. Knocks it down. Tell you what, folks, this guy is putting on a clinic. 10 1/4, 17 in the game. Rice with the ball. Gets it to Berkman. Berkman still with it. Drives down along the baseline. We're going to have a foul on Marmaduke. It's going to be on the floor. Jacob Mason with his first foul. 5 coming in for Marmaduke. Fans give him a nice round of applause. Piggott inbounds real quick to Rice. He puts it up, scores it. Rob Rice, Piggott taking advantage of that substitution, is Marmaduke very slow getting out on the floor. We'll get those names for you in just a minute. Right now with the ball is Hale. Gets it to Ellis. Into Stone. Stone out to Hale. To Ellis. Down to 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. 63-38. Oh, ball. Nice defense that time. Rice slapped the ball away. Berkman with the ball. Down to 5 seconds to go. Rice in the corner for three. Scores it. Rob Rice filling it up this quarter. He has 9 in the quarter, 17 in the game to end the third quarter with a score of the Marmaduke Greyhounds 63, Piggott Mohawks 41. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
What if sports were much more than just a game, and there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
The absolute first thing is honesty is the best policy. Treat people how you want to be treated. People keep coming back to Allen Christian because they get a good, honest, fair deal, and the service is second to none.
Just a family atmosphere with no pressure. We treat people right, and everybody seems to like it.
Try to take care of them the way we'd want to be taken care of, and our loyal customers know that. That's why they keep coming back, and we hope to continue that for a long time.
Well, what a very fast-paced quarter that was. Both teams going up down the floor, and the scoring looks like this for Marmaduke after 3 periods of play. Trent Smith with 21, 17 by Jacob Mason, 14 by Chris Forsythe, 8 by Jake Rowland, and 3 by Curtis Edison. For the Piggott Mohawks, 14 now to Chuck Rice, 17 to Rob Rice, 1 to Sam Yates, 6 to Tyler Grubb, 2 to Jonathan Wright, and 2 to Ethan Midkiff. In for Piggott is Justin Howell. The rest of the lineup pretty well set. We'll get you Marmaduke's lineup in just a minute. Ball down to Grubb, puts it up, he scores it. It's going to go to the line to try to make that three-point play. Nice power move that time. Tyler Grubb, 8 in the game now. Foul is on number 13, Colton Hale, his first. Team start of the second half. Hale coming out. Mason back in. Grubb has not been to the free throw line tonight. Puts it up, scores it. Tyler Grubb, a 6'4" junior. Mason with the ball. Gets it to Stone. Stone to Ellis. Skips it over to Forsythe. The ball is going to be tipped out of bounds, they say, by Sam Yates. Forsythe to Ellis. Into Smith. Smith over to Stone. Stone could not get it to go. Ball out of bounds off of Stone. 63-44. 7:30 to go in this game. Rob Rice with the ball. Tries to hit Grubb underneath. Ball tipped out of bounds by Nick Stone. Nick Stone, a 6'2" senior for Marmaduke. Inbounding will be Blake Berkman. Berkman to Howell. Howell inside to, oh, what a nice shot put up there that time by Tyler Grubb, but couldn't get it to go. We're going to have a foul. Grubb will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul that time on Nick Stone, his first. Tyler Grubb's first free throw will not go. Second shot up. In and out. Rebounded by Smith. Smith plays underneath, can handle the ball. It's what's very impressive about this Marmaduke team. All 5 guys handle the ball. They all can play all kinds of position. Coach Ritchie not very happy that time with Smith. I tell him use his head when coming down the floor. Threw the ball too hard out of bounds. Piggott takes the ball back over. Oh, nice inlet pass that time to Yates. He's going to put it down. Sam Yates, his first field goal. He has 3 in the game. Going to try to convert on that 3-point play. Foul that time is going to be on Nick Stone, his second. Coming out is Stone and Ellis. Back in for Marmaduke. They're back with Jake Rowland. And also Destin Olsen. Free throw good. Who made that one, Kim? We missed who made that one. We're sorry about that. It's going to be a 3-point shooting game now, it looks like. Ball tipped out of bounds off of Piggott. Marmaduke will control. Who made that basket, that 3-pointer? Thank you. Forsythe made that one a while ago. His first points of the third quarter. He now has 17. We're going to have a foul. 66-48 with 6:37 to go. Foul's going to be on Jacob Mason, his second. Inside is Berkman for a shot. Couldn't get it to go. Piggott with a near steal, but out of bounds is Rob Rice. Good hustle that time by Rice. Marmaduke controls the ball. Forsythe for a long 3. No good. Mason tips it up, goes out of bounds. The ball will go over to the Piggott Mohawks. It's off Mason, or it will stay with Marmaduke. Call it off of Justin Howe. Forsythe will inbound for Marmaduke. Ball off of Mason that time as Rob Rice got in front of Mason and went through Rice and off Mason's fingertips as he could not see. Rice with a nice drive spin move, and we're going to be called a blocking foul. It's going to be called on Jake Rowland, his first. Team's third, or team's 7th of the first half. I'll tell you, Rice does not waste any time. He goes to free throw line. I mean, he one dribble, and by golly, he's got it up, and he knocks it down. Second shot, knocks it down. He has 19 in the game. Rob Rice, great game, or good game for him, I'm telling you. Mason thought about three, gets it inside to Smith. He goes inside, ball blocked that time by Yates. Rice quickly to Grubb. Grubb tried to hit Howell underneath. He puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. Going to line to shoot two will be Justin Howell. The foul that time on Smith. That's going to be his third. 66-50. Piggott has not quit. Very impressed with their intensity in this game. First one by Howell, scores it. 66-55. Piggott has cut it to 15. Just under 6 minutes to go. Howell's second will not go. Rebounded by Olsen, and he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be on Justin Howell, his first, team's fourth. Mason with the ball, gets it over to Forsyth. Very good shooting team, Marmaduke Greyhounds. Inside, what a nice pass to Smith, puts it up and in. Trent Smith that time. 23 in the game for Smith. Nice move by Rice, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, puts it up, scores it. Rob Rice with a power move. He has 4 1/4, 21 in the game. We've got a timeout on the floor with 5:29 to go in this game at 68-53. Greyhounds on top of the Mohawks. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV. Well, this game quickly winding down, but you've got to be impressed with the way the Mohawks have hung in there, being down as many as 24 and coming back, cutting this lead to 15. It had been easy for them just to pack it in. But the intensity of this Mohawk team, they're staying with it. And I tell you, a much improved team Coach Seagraves has put on the court since we've seen them 3 weeks ago. And expect some good things. They're going to give teams trouble down this stretch, final half of the season, as this is our first game since the Christmas break. And we're into the final second half of the season. We're going to have another timeout, back-to-back timeouts. Piggott did not inbound the ball. And we're going to have a timeout by Piggott. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402.
The absolute first thing is honesty is the best policy.
Treat people how you want to be treated. People keep coming back to Allen Christian because they get a good, honest, fair deal, and the service is second to none.
Just a family atmosphere with no pressure. We treat people right, and everybody seems to like it.
Try to take care of them the way we'd want to be taken care of, and our loyal customers know that. That's why they keep coming back, and we hope to continue that for a long time.
Glad that you joined us here tonight for this game. Nice gymnasium they have here, right, Kim? Kim Stokes on camera. As I said, Tommy Jacobs, our co-anchor here on the basketball games, our color commentator, is home with the flu, and hope he gets better. We want to see him back with us. It's tough to do a game one-on-one, talking to yourself, and trying to get the fans to keep from going in front of you here. And I hope we didn't get blocked by too many people, but what a nice facility that Marmaduke has, and their trophy case that they have out in the lobby there, boy, they got more trophies than I've ever seen. So what a great basketball tradition they have here at Marmaduke. Again, we want to thank the administration for allowing YHC TV to come in and bring you this game. Glad you folks have enjoyed it. Mason with the ball. Gets it to Rowland. To Olsen. He puts up a shot. Will not go. Yates with the rebound and foul. Going to be on Olsen. Destin Olsen, his third. The line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Sam Yates for Piggott. Yates is 2 for 5 from the line tonight. He has 4 in the game. Yates is 6'4" junior. Eyes his free throw. Short. Rebounded by Mason. Marmaduke on the run. Mason pulls it back. Gets it down the corner to Forsyth for a long three. No good. Rebound Mason. Tips it up. Scores it. First 2 points of the fourth quarter. He has 19 in the game. That's Jacob Mason. Very impressive guard. Nice drive that time. It could not get it to go as Blake Berkman. Rebound by Destin Olsen. Forsyth with the ball. Going to be fouled by Justin Howell. His second. Team's fifth. Forsyth will inbound on the side. Gets it down the corner to Mason. Mason into Smith. Smith's working inside. He's going to be fouled by Tyler Grubb, his third. Line to shoot 2 will be Trent Smith. Smith with 23 in the game. It's 3 for 3 from the line. Scores the first. This is the best free throw shooting team I've seen in high school basketball, and I've been around it a long time. They're 18 for 19 right now. Drive that time by Rice, couldn't get it to go. Smith tries the length of the floor, puts it up, scores it. He's going to go wide to shoot 2. Trent Smith with 6 1/4, chance to make it 7 and a 28-point night. Foul is on number 24, Tyler Grubb, his fourth. A timeout on White. So with timeout on the floor, you're watching high school basketball on YHC TV. Coach Ritchie not happy with that foul. He let the referee know it during that timeout. Smith to the line. .422 to go in this game, 74-53. Smith's free throw's good. Rice with the ball. Working inside, puts it up, won't go. Rebounded to Yates, who puts it up and in. Sam Yates. 5 1/4, 6 in the game. Mason with the ball, drives a reverse, is going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on Sam Yates, his first. The line to shoot 2 will be Jacob Mason. He has 19 in the game. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Free throw up, will not go. It's only the second miss by this team all night. Next free throw up, bounces, falls in. Down to 4 minutes to go, 76-55. Rob Rice with the ball. Gets it over to Berkman. Berkman to Yates, to Rice. Rice for a long three, will not go, rebounded by Grubb. He puts it up and ball blocked by Smith, but we're going to have a foul. Going the line to shoot 2 will be Tyler Grubb. Foul that time on Trent Smith, his fourth. They're saying 2 on Smith. I guess it's 3 on him. Grubb's first free throw scores it. He now has 10 in the game. Second free throw scores it. Mason inside to Smith. Smith skips it over to Forsythe. Forsythe down to Rowland. Rowland out to Mason. To Olsen. Olsen for 3. Can't get it to go. Smith with the rebound. Drives in, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Grubb with the block. Gets it to Berkman. To Rice. Rice for 3. Scores it. Rob Rice. That's 7 1/4, 24 in the game. He has had a big night. Ball tipped out of bounds by Rice. 76-60, 3:03 to go in this game. Marmaduke can't just put them away. Piggott just keeps clawing in or staying in the game. Hats off to that Mohawk team. Skipped over to Rowland. Rowland drives in, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Ball tipped around. Rice with the rebound for the Mohawks. Gets it over to Midkiff. To Berkman. Ball. Not sure what the call was, but Piggott's going to maintain possession. Jonathan Wright comes in for Blake Berkman. Wright with the ball. Tried to hit Grubb inside. Nice pass that time by Trent Smith. Over to Olsen. Could not get it to go. Smith with the rebound, put it up, and he got fouled. The line to shoot 2 will be Trent Smith. Foul that time was on Ethan Midkiff, his 4th. Smith's first miss tonight for the free throw line. 76-60 with 2:24 to go. Scores that one. It's 29 in the game. Rice working inside, gets the ball to Midkiff. Midkiff tries the baseline, puts it up, scores it. Nice move that time by Ethan Midkiff. He has 4 in the game. Marmaduke in no hurry. Olsen with the ball. Gets it out to Smith. Over to Forsythe. Marmaduke extends that offense out. Mason over to Forsythe to Olsen. Pass the ball into Smith underneath, and he's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on Tyler Grubb. That's his 5th. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Trent Smith. Smith right now is 6 for 7 from the line. He has 29 points in a game. Make it 30 points. Coming in for Grubb is Blake Berkman for the Mohawks. Next one up, good, 31 points. What a night he's had. Offensively and defensively on the boards. Also some great assists. Berkman, the pass inside, taken away by Mason. Mason, a nice spin move. Still with the ball, down the floor. Goes, puts up a 12-footer, scores it. Jacob Mason with 5 1/4, 22 in the game. We've got a quick timeout with 1:34 to go. It's 81-62. Marmaduke on top of Piggott. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter.
If you're looking for floral, framing, and gift ideas, check out Weber's Ben Franklin. Also, Weber's Ben Franklin has cards for all occasions.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place. A great place to start career training.
At TRCC, I'm getting training for a good job with a good salary.
Three Rivers has high-tech equipment, great instructors,
and convenient classes. To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Glen St. Motors has two great locations, Rector, Arkansas and Kennett, Missouri. Glen St. Motor in Rector has all makes, models of GMC Yukon, Sierra trucks, and Acadias. Glen St. Motors in Kennett has Chevrolet, Cadillac, Pontiac, Buick, and GMC trucks. Glen St. Motors located on Highway 49 North in Rector and 1607 Independence in Kennett. Glen St. Motors, where friends bring you here and service brings you back.
Glad that you've joined us for tonight's game. Again, Kim Stokes on camera. I'm Bill Hampton, and we will be at every gym that in our towns that have schools, and we look forward to that. Coming in for Marmaduke is Colton Hale, Dustin Ellis, Nick Stone, Taylor, I think it's Ray Taylor. Now missing one out there. Ball out of bounds off Piggott. Will go to Marmaduke. Piggott coming in with Jared Davis, Mark Greeny, I should say. 42, is Kenneth Blair. Nice bounce pass that time over to Colton Hale. Could not get it to go. Rebounding is Jared Davis. With the ball is Trent Edwards. Three-pointer put up that time. Will not go by Mark Greeny. Quickly down the floor is Colton Hale. Puts up a shot. Will not go with 57 seconds to go in this game. Colton Hale will go to the line to shoot his first free throws of the night. Will not go the first one. Second shot will not go. Rebound that time put back by Nick Stone. Stone with his first two. 83-62, 45 seconds to go in the game. Edwards with the ball for the Mohawks. Gets it to Davis. Davis to Greeny. Back to Trent Edwards. Ball on the floor, taken away by the the Greyhounds. That was Ray Taylor with it. Down to 10 seconds to go. Hale with it to Ellis. Over to Edson. Going to put up a long one for a three. It will not go at the horn. Was Curtis Edison. That's going to end the game. 83-62. Marmaduke on top of Piggott. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in just a moment with your recap of the game. You're watching high school basketball on YHC TV.
With a former All-State basketball player and a current school board member, the law firm of Welch, Todd & Parker supports high school athletics. Our firm is involved in all areas of the law, and your first consultation is free. The firm is comprised of attorneys John Welch, Darren Todd, and Cameron Bunning Parker, along with 4 staff members ready to serve you. Welch, Todd & Parker is located at 100 West Main in Malden. Come by or call us at 573-276-2261 for any of your legal needs.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college. Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+. I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Glen St. Ford on Highway 49 North in Paragould is your Ford Mercury dealer. Glen St. in Paragould has great deals every day on all Ford and Mercury vehicles. We also have the best selection of pre-owned vehicles around. Glen St. in Paragould has an outstanding service department with some of the top technicians in the country. We're located on Highway 49 North in Paragould. Glen St. Ford, where our price and friendliness bring you here and our service bring you back.
Well, welcome back. Post-game, give you a quick wrap on this game between Marmaduke and Piggott for the Marmaduke Greyhounds, who now go to 18-4 on the season. Led in scoring tonight, 31 points by Trent Smith, 22 by Jacob Mason, 17 by Chris Forsyth, 8 by Jake Rowland, 3 by Curtis Edison, and 2 by Nick Stone for a total of 83 points. Great free throw shooting by the Marmaduke Greyhounds, as they were 23 for 28 from the free throw line. For the Piggott Mohawks, led in scoring tonight, Rob Rice with 24, 14 to Chuck Rice, 11 to Tyler Grubb, 6 to Sam Yates, 4 to Ethan Midkiff, 2 to Jonathan Wright, 1 to Justin Howe. Free throws 9 for 18 by Piggott. Again, I want to compliment the Piggott Mohawks, much improved team from what we saw 3 weeks ago. Playing much better, shooting the ball better. They were just up against a tough Marmaduke Greyhound team. Marmaduke just outmanned them tonight. Got a very good shooting ball club. And again, my hat's off to Marmaduke. They are very, very tough, and what a great team they are. I know Coach Steve Ritchie and Shane Robinson are very pleased with their effort tonight. And also Coach Seagraves and Coach Harrell for Piggott. They've got to be pleased with their effort tonight. I thought Piggott played very good, very competitive, never quit. They got down by as many as 24 and just kept chipping away and staying in a game. And that's a credit to the Piggott Mohawk team. Again, we want to thank you for watching high school basketball on YHC TV. I'm Bill Hampton. On camera tonight, Kim Stokes. Again, get well, Tommy Jacobs. Want to see you back at the next game. Folks, if you're out and about on those roadways, please put those seatbelts on. We'd like to see you back at our next high school game. And don't forget, live today, learn from yesterday, and look forward to tomorrow. Good night, everybody.